That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me
Let's go.
Oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Fucking live and RDS. This was badass. Broadcast a little late into the original drama cast. Started it all. Starts here. And we'll probably end here. I lost my glasses. My like $200, $300, whatever that Oakley's, if you can believe that. Oh.
Shame on you.
I have no idea. Like, I had to go to a. Oh my God! Look at this fucking cat. Look what he did. I thought I'd get the bottom part.
I thought you tried to clean it off.
Well, I did, and I got the top, but not the fucking bottom. Holy shit! Look at that.
Oof.
Ouch. Yeah. When he slept on it. Hold on, let's see if I get some of that. 1, 2, 3. Damn it! Hold on, try again. Fuck off. Now it's probably got more cat on here because my cat doesn't even come down here unless I'm here. There you go. Oh, I had to go to his 40th birthday party, and for a relative. And right before I left, because I can't use my glasses on my phone at the same time. And so I asked my wife, I think in the living room, and that's the way she remembers it as well. And I said, like, where were you standing? And she said, right here. Because where was I standing? Right where you're standing. I was like, exactly, that's what I remember. And I said, should I really need to bring him? Do I have to watch something? So I need him for TV, you know? And she said, yeah, just leave him here. So we left him there. And then I go to the thing. We stay at the hotel overnight. We get back up. And then for some reason, we get 10 minutes down the road, heading back to Wiesbaden, which is about 2 hours away. And I said, oh my God, my glasses. Like this. And she's like, you didn't bring them. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I didn't bring them. What am I worried about, right? So I go home, and they're gone. I mean, we've torn this place up. That's one of the reasons I didn't stream yesterday when I was supposed to. We tore this place up. And then Tommy says, and I trust his memory better than hers and mine, you had that conversation in the hotel. I was like, but I didn't bring my, like he's like, no, but you had that conversation in the hotel. So we're thinking, oh shit. So we called the hotel, and that's not that big a deal because the great thing about living in a small country, well, small compared to the States, you get stuff like in the mail the next day. It's great. So if I send something to you in California, what's it going to take? Like 2, 3, 4 days? If I like put rush mail or something like that?
Minimum. Yeah.
Day and a half of normal mail here because the country's not that big. It's only about as big as Alabama.
Yeah.
You know, so it'd be like you lived in Alabama. You're probably on the same day or two. So I'm like freaking. It sucks because Gloria and Nick's coming over here, and we're going to a game, and I have to use my short range glasses, and so I just basically can't see it in HD. I have to see it in old man eyes, you know. And then this just sucks, you know, that I'm totally pumped because I get to be man of the house by myself, which I'm kind of looking forward to. When Nick comes here, I can take him to all the cool places where they make this special beer, and we can go to a game, and I can show him around town. All the stuff I basically tell him about, I get to go over.
Do now.
And excuse to come to Glasgow. I'll make you new glasses. Yeah. But yeah, I'm not going to see the game the way I really want to see it. And he's young, and he has fucking good eyes and shit. And I'm jealous because I'm not going to be able to see the game in HD. You know, so yeah, he's going to go to the game, and
I'll just have to describe it play by play to you.
we'll probably go to the mines. I'm probably going to take him to mines and show him the Miwa Arena and all that other good stuff where old Benedict Hollowbox is going to be. Did you hear about that, Optimus? Hollowbox, Burkhart left. He went to Frankfurt, and Hollowbach went to Mainz. He's like the whole fucking goal scoring thing's like riding on him. If you can believe that. Nobody knows what I'm talking about except him. So that's it. So I heard you were really sick. When were you sick? I can't remember.
Uh, it was early July. So it was like late June, early June.
Part of the reason you weren't
No, it
here.
was early July. Yeah, so like it was actually why my away was so extended was because like the week I was supposed to come back, I got ridiculously sick, and we think it was like one of the new strains of COVID because the symptoms seemed to be all the same. But it was the 4th of July. I completely lost my voice. We didn't do anything, but I just woke up and my voice was gone.
It sucks. Well, let me hear it.
So this.
Let me play it. Hold on.
I can guarantee it has not been a fun time whatsoever.
You sound like you're doing like phone sex or something like that. I can guarantee you'll have the greatest time of your life.
I'm only doing the voice thing so you can hear how fucked my voice is. It's so bad.
It's so bad. You know,
I can guarantee it has not been a fun time whatsoever. I'm only doing the voice thing so you can.
That's so funny. You know, you sound like Kirsty Alley. Remember her? You're probably too young.
Yeah.
She was the girl on the second girl on Cheers.
No, I do.
I had a massive crush on her when I was a kid because of her voice. I always thought she had she had that raspy voice. The only thing I found out she was a Scientologist, and I wanted nothing to do with her. Real turn off when broads is.
Yeah.
Actually, she died kind of a little young. She got the cancer, right? She got hit with the cancer stick, as Stephen King says. One of the few interesting things Stephen King said. What the fuck is going on out there?
I don't know.
Like my neighbors are bound. Like it's impossible. I live in.
You're in the basement.
Oh, somebody trying to break in? That'd be funny.
You're
It'd be
in
funny
the
if somebody
basement,
opened that
Tommy.
thing right there. Hit over the window. No, I know what she must have. She probably took out the recyclables or at least closed the door. That's probably what happened. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be awful funny. So we got some good stuff for you today. The Chud orbit probably doesn't realize how much damage. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now I have to check.
Oh my goodness.
The fuck is? You never believe what it is. Somebody's letting off fireworks next door.
What's going on today?
Fireworks? I'm not even joking.
What?
I gotta go check it out. That's how close it is to the house. I don't know.
Yeah.
I look at my house catch fire. Hang on.
Oh my
What?
god. No, man in the boat. Ugh. Well, what a lovely day.
What the fuck is that?
Can I speed it up? No, it's gonna be a while. It'll probably be a while. Actually, no. To be fair, if I go back to when I go back to the States, I'll probably get sick because I usually do. Rosie, I haven't gotten any new jelly cats in a while. It's wild. I bought some off of a friend because she was getting rid of some of them.
They have something in Germany called Kerb, right? I'll explain in a minute. In bigger towns, it's a little more open to the public. They usually have a carnival or something like that. It really is just, it's like a frat, but for local kids, at least the way it was in this village I used to listen to. And you're not allowed into their like special little meetings. They throw carnivals and bring rides and have fireworks displays and all this type of stuff. But the young people are the one that run it, right? And usually when you get to be about 25, you're too old to do it. And the next generation of kids come in. So they're having their Kerb in the part of Wiesbaden and the part of Wiesbaden. It sounds like it's fucking right next door. It's about a mile away.
Oh wow.
No, it's about a mile away. It sounds like it's in the apartment next door. I'm not even joking. It's crazy. So, yeah. Chud crowds the time launching firecrackers at my house. So that's pretty wild. All right. So we got through the big time. We wasted a good 15 minutes. God damn it.
Yeah.
It's just such a bizarre sound because usually it's dead silent. I can scream as loud as I want. It's like wonderful. It's like the best place I ever got to work, and the whole party's over. It's too bad. All right, getting into what we're gonna get into. How do I'm absolutely sure they have no idea the L they took, and it basically, I don't know, was pretty much everything I said was going to happen in the next 2 weeks. Well, it's happening. It's happening right now. Everybody's on their own little island. The circle has now a wall around it, just waiting for water to be poured in it. And I'll show you some interesting stuff that happened and how the whole thing got to. And it just goes to show you don't have to. If you have the tiniest of security in your life, you can just ignore these fucking jerk-offs, and they eventually go away. And I don't know. I don't think they understand the problems they've caused for Chud. They probably don't care. And how this goes forward. So let's go over some of this stuff. It's neat. It's neat. Oh, you know what? Let's not start there. Let's start with the Pussy King.
Let's say I just said on stream, I wanted to fuck the shit out of her. Okay, I wanted her to lay there while I fucked the shit out of her, and then I wanted to stop right before ejaculating and do it all over again and repeat it that night for 48 fucking hours. We'll have sex 800 times that night.
Yeah, boy, he can go. Even when I was a teenager, I probably could go 3 times in a good day. Boy, that must get you hot, Jeannie, right?
Oh yeah, I need that flood insurance now.
Listen to him, it's funny.
I said that. What's the problem?
No problem at all.
Is there an issue with that?
No, I don't have an issue with it.
Let's say I just said on stream.
Why would I hear this again? This is too funny.
I wanted to fuck the shit out of her. Okay, I wanted her to lay there while I fucked the shit out of her, and then I wanted to stop right before ejaculating and do it all over again and repeat it that night for.
They said I was creepy with this chick.
48 fucking hours. We'll have sex 800 times that night. If I said that, what's the problem?
There's no problem. It's just funny is what it is. So before the Nick thing happened, I just want to give you an idea. Alex Gekmo did a hosting thing. Aiden makes an appearance, but I just want to give you an idea. If you ever wanted to join one of these things and listen. Let's see how they go.
Simp man.
This is going to be a sensing session over next tweet, which we'll get into in a minute. But I'm just playing this because it's hysterical. There's nothing really to this.
What do you have to say? Aiden, you can come on after Simp Man, okay? Simp Man goes ahead of you.
This is the good stuff.
80-30, hold it better.
This is what you're missing out on.
You know what? I'm so tired of I let these people in. I give them a platform, and this is what they do. They promote doxes. They say, oh, 80-30 was better. 80-30 was not better. That's why you guys stopped going to those spaces. Okay?
He's washed up. 80-30 should fucking kill him.
80-30 were literally just him sitting there and then never moderating a single fucking
And he always moaned.
All right,
he
Aiden.
always fucking
Aiden,
moaned.
you were crying. You wanted in so badly. Where you at? I hit
my
accept.
favorite Jew.
Mr. 4.0. He's going to make an appearance.
And now Lumpy Willie's been here the whole time, by the way. When I finally give Aiden the slot, now he wants in.
This man is
Lumpy
everywhere.
Willie. I see what you're doing. I'm not falling for it. You can come in afterward.
Alex is trying to run this thing like it should be run with some organization, right, Jeannie? He's trying to take control of this situation so some intelligent banter can go on. Not this silly stuff.
Soldiers, dude.
Dude, Aiden sent me 50 DMs, dude. And he's like, oh, let me on.
Well, Aiden's going to come in and he's going to rock your socks off.
You know what Aiden's going to say, though, right? You know what he's gonna say.
I'm so tired of these people. These people are so... They don't know what I do for them.
They never take this stuff seriously.
Was my mic working before?
No.
Could you hear anything I said?
No.
Okay, well, I'm just here to say, can somebody please, if you own a firearm, find and shoot Simp Man? Yes, I'm calling for his death. I am actively calling for harm against him.
For how much? How much money?
Yeah, what do you...
For free, thank you.
Well, what do you do? See, dude, I'm so tired of this. I'm so tired of it, dude. And look, I'm gonna let Lumpy Willie in. And he's gonna say some retarded shit again, dude. I try to be the man of the people for you, fucking cretins. I try my hardest to, everyone's saying, "Oh, you sweet for Nick, you sweet for Nick." I try to be the guy who goes up against the big people. I try to be David versus Goliath, and this is how you guys treat me. This is how you treat the space.
Honestly, this is how a drama cast really should be. Just stupid.
Lumpy Willie, if you say something retarded, I might cry.
Okay, well, here. First off, I'm not coming in here because of Aiden. I'm coming in here because of Sintman. Okay,
Bro,
this guy is like
I can't do it. I literally can't.
By the way, Sintman has no platform. No, he doesn't want to be a YouTuber. I know he has a job. He's been a fan of mine for years, and he's called in for years. He's contributed, and he's also been stupid. But this is good work.
I exposed Nick's finances. This guy exposed Nick's.
Oh, listen to this.
First off, I'm not coming in here because of Aiden. I'm coming in here because of Sintman. Okay,
Bro,
this guy is like
I can't do it. I literally can't.
This guy exposed Nick's finances. This guy exposed Nick's finances to everyone about how he was having money troubles last year, and he's over here coping in multiple Discord servers. It's really pathetic. It's really pathetic. This guy sucks.
Wait,
he should be lynched like a black guy.
Wait, Simpman exposed Nick's finances?
Yeah, Sintman was like openly talking about how Nick was having money troubles like almost a year ago.
All right,
to like random Discord shaders.
That's fucking gay.
I give you guys a space to be yourselves. I give you guys a place where you don't have to worry about Nicholas.
No, you don't. Nick has no money issues. He never has, and Sintman didn't do it. Lumpy Willie made it up, but I don't even think he's being serious. If he is, well, there's another reason not to go to these stupid things. I don't think Lumpy Willie's. I think he's joking around.
DEORIO kicking you. I give you a place where you don't have to worry about the ridicule of Queeman. You don't have to worry about being yelled at. You don't have to worry about that. And this is what you guys do. You come into my space titled Commentary Clash of the Titans, Commentary Cold War Broke, ! And you talk about Simp Man. You talk about, I want Simp Man dead. Are we joking?
Yes, they are.
All right, you know what, dude? Fuck it. Gooner42, I'm letting you in.
That's too fucking funny. That's the way you really should go. But getting back into the main, can you hear the fireworks? By any chance,
I think I was maybe able to hear a little bit of it, but I don't know if it's just you tapping your desk or
What's going off now?
Because I thought I heard something that sounded like a firework.
Oh man!
It was just like the boom.
You hear that? Will you hear it? That's wild.
Yeah,
it's like a mile away. I'm not even joking. Jesus fucking Christ! That wasn't my desk. Maybe it's the last one. Germans blowing each other up.
It's only 10:30 for you. They've got to go for at least till midnight.
I always used to like those videos of those like hillbillies blowing each other's hands off and stuff. Like, wait, fireworks! That's what's going on over there. All right, so getting back into this. What happened?
Well, just going on to the fireworks. When I was younger, we would, like, my family would take a trip up to Washington because that's where we had family, and you can't like shoot off the really cool fireworks in California because the whole fire danger. So we'd go up to Washington and do it.
Oh yeah.
And my cousin, we called them triangles, but it's more so it's not the explosion that it makes, it's the sound it does, but there still is an explosion, of course. He got it. He didn't let go of it as he lit it. And you're supposed to basically light it and throw it. He didn't let go and it exploded in his hand. It didn't take anything off, but you could see what had happened. It was brutal.
I think it's some of the shit I do with fireworks. It's a wonder nobody got killed. I remember one time I was fooling around when I was a little younger with his BB gun, and I hit my friend in the arm, and I realized that could have been his eye. I was like, what was I thinking? I thought it would be funny to shoot him. And then I realized, you realize the consequences of what you did. I could have hit a kid. It's like, hey, let me shoot my friend. And I hit him where I wanted to hit him. Right. But, and he did, but I realized after I did it, how stupid it was. Well, So I think I'm gonna get my son a BB gun. All right. So this is the beginning of their meltdown and ultimately the building around the wall of their island. I've explained this a few times. Ultimately, I became disillusioned with how my friends were treated earlier this year and shifted the entirety of my focus back to my channel. I closed some of the lines of communication and intentionally left some open, but I'm largely unconcerned with those people think to me. We know he's talking about. I thought the hyperfixation on Willie and Tommy was really gross and unfair. Obviously, a lot has happened since then, but by the time the jerk wave shifted me, it was already past me. It's not even really streamers as much as it is of militant audience members who feel like they are entitled to my time. So this got an incredible reaction, right? And this is when I didn't find out about this till like almost a day later, or at least when I first posted about this. Queeman responds, how can you possibly bring yourself to say something like fixation on Tommy Willie really gross and unfair, giving your content and the shit that you've cheerleaded all year? Totally shameful. Shameful. If audience wants to fixate on your 80 IQ friends because of some retarded shit they say, that's the game. Been a long time coming. But here's the thing, and this is when you live in a hug box like Queeman is, when you're talking about people being compromised, being paid off, being drunks, sending dick pics, and entertaining that stuff. That, I know, in the hug box, that's not going to seem like much. That's just the dance, right? And you can't take it. But somebody who me and Nick and Willie and Tom have basically spent the last 8 years with each other. Nick was one of my closest allies, and then he went off on his own and did great things. Yeah, you might get the idea. And this is a problem Chud's going to have, whether he's conspiring with these guys or not going forward. This is what you get. This is what you get. This isn't Queeman like, listen, I got a real problem with what Nick said about this. No, he calls him stupid, says he's compromised, says he's dick sucking, says he's sweeping. It's completely bad faith. It's completely stupid, and it's completely bad faith, and nobody's going to want to work with you. Better yet, and I think Chud finally realized this, no one's going to want to work with Chud because, like I said, whether Chud's conspiring with President Sunday or not, or conspiring with these guys, it doesn't matter, because if he's not, then he's just a coward that won't stand up to him. And he repeatedly entertained the slasher stuff with me. He entertained the kinetic Kell stuff, and then he sit there and he said, "Well, none of that's true there, Queeman." But he's entertained. It's on there a lot, like Aiden did. "Oh, guys, you shouldn't say that about Tommy. That's not true." Oh, great. Sure. So Nick can actually see this. And it's the funny thing to me is you don't think anybody sees this. You're lucky he doesn't run it on his channel. But look, I know what he's doing. This is a zero-sum game, this drama war, which Queeman's trying to cause. He just found out on Saturday he's not getting it. He's basically going to do what Nick is doing right now, what I've done, and what Willie's done. Don't engage. If you have a little bit of like security, you could say, oh, Tommy ran. Yeah, so what? Now what?
Okay, buddy.
They need you. They need Nick. Nick doesn't need you. Chud, he doesn't need Chud at this point on the way he's going. He doesn't need any of you guys. And no, these aren't just like problems he has with the video. That's something like that me and Augie and Tipster and stuff like we criticize it. That's what that is. Queeman and J-Stock say people are compromised, that they're bad faith and bad people. They basically do a more advanced version of Cabos is bad person. It's just bad person this and bad person that, and you're a bad person. Who's going to want to debate with you? You've already made up your mind. And really, it's just a clout grab. Everybody knows it. It's a clout grab, right? So if you work with Chud and you collab with Chud, then you have to deal with Kiwi Farms JV League. That's what it is. It's right there. It's all there for you. So while Queeman says, how can you say that? It's totally shameful. I assume he's talking about some of the stuff he did with Bobax. Well, I think the fucking difference is, I don't think me or Willie have done anything like Bobax has done. Repeatedly lied about him and just keeps going and going and going. Queeman called me a drunk for months before I even knew the fuck he was. So let me get this straight. The guy that I discovered, the guy that I was close with, saw that and said, oh, fuck those guys. It's It's not really difficult to comprehend here. Oh, yeah, they're bad people. They're just trolls. They're Kiwi farms. I'm not going to go have anything to do with that. And considering Chud's got a record of actually breaking up with just about every single one of his guys eventually, or having a fallout with every single person he's ever collabed with, except Queeman, yeah, you might come to that conclusion. So you say, oh, how dare you? You're such a hypocrite. Okay, I'm a hypocrite. Now what? I'm not dealing with you. I don't owe you my time. That's it. And now what are you going to do? You going to bitch about him? Well, he can afford to ignore you. He can afford to ignore Chud. You could go after me, but there's no clout here. There's nothing left. And I don't care. You can go after Willie, but he's too big for you too. The only thing that you would possibly do is maybe coax some of what's left of Augie's audience and get them on board. That's about it. But even then, if you want to do that and jump on with Queeman on them, you get to go to the island and stay there. Because no one's ever going to work with those guys. And you probably hurt Chud too. Stupidly. You can't sit there and say, it's like, okay, we just have these honest criticisms for these guys. All you do is call people stupid and compromised. That's it. That's all you do. N-word. Hold on a second. This is a response. Okay, or actually, this is Nick's response. How do you possibly say something like fixation? It's really gross and fair. The people I cover in Daily Bets are presented with the opportunity to do this as well, actively, and choose to give me more content. Others will certainly judge me for taking advantage of that. Their friends may even dislike me. Yeah, so you can do the same thing to me. Does that mean Nick owes you your time, Queeman? No, he doesn't owe you your time at all. You blew it. You blew it with him. You're an idiot. You thought it was like Twitch, where you could sit there and say, Nick's running for my really great points. And he just doesn't talk to you. Now what? Now what? What are you going to do? You going to accuse him of fucking sending pictures to a little girl? You think he didn't see that? No, he's just going to ignore you. Let's see. When someone responds, how can you possibly bring yourself? They're typically expressing bewilderment at someone doing something shameful. What has Nick done that you haven't done? Or any of us? How is this shameful? It's YouTube drama. I don't think that you can call Nick shameful when you entertain Kyle Rittenhouse about me sending dick pics to a fucking 14-year-old girl. He sees that. Oh, that guy's no good. I don't want to get a war with him because it would only benefit him. Therefore, I'm going to cut out. And you know what? I'm glad he is. I don't want Nick's coming to my rescue or anything. I'll tell you why. Because it's a zero. Look, in the old days when you had a chess championship, you had to have the stakes. Queeman's got no stakes. Lumpy Willie has no stakes. Chud doesn't have enough stakes. You don't have the stakes to play. I mean, it's a game of Hold'em, and Nick's got all the chips, and you go all in with your single chip, and if you win the run, you take his chips, and he only gets one. That's what it is. There's nothing there. If you guys had some really intelligent thing to say, which you don't, you just had a bunch of ad homs and accusations. Like, why would Willie ever want to talk to you guys again after the 5-on-1? Why would Willie want to ever talk to Queeman again after he said that, what's her name? Aphrodite, I forget her name, wrote his video. Where did you get that? You backing that up? No, you didn't back that up. You made it up. No one's going to talk to you. And they have no idea how much damage this has done. Now he's figured it out. Now, and I think Chud figured it out too. I actually think Chud figured it out after my Turkey Tom video. How can you possibly bring yourself to the same as fixation on top of the gross again? Okay, these are so let's go to this. I'm telling you directly what I think of the community's criticism of Willie, for example, weren't worthwhile. Well, some of them hinged on being completely contrarian, which Queeman is often accused of, legitimately. You go up, he goes down. And you know who contrarians are? Cloud goblins. They just want to move up. He doesn't care if he's right. I wouldn't be surprised if Queeman's apolitical at this point. It's just about moving up the ladder. If Nick cuts you off and you're on the island with the big wall around it, then you can only eat each other. You're too stupid to realize that. And by the way, I was talking about this, last week? Yeah, I was talking about it last week, and now it's happening. Slowly but fucking surely, it's everything I said is happened as it usually does. It just takes time. I'm telling you, okay, some of them hinged on being completely contrarian, which isn't me giving the game away. It's just me being honest and saying you're not really worth my it's not really worth my time. I didn't say you, he said, and why would it be? Why would it be worth your time? Look, Nick is kind of just where Tom was before he completely blew up. He's actually pretty talented. He doesn't have to stare at his chat and figure out what to say next and surf that way like Queeman and Aiden do. God, Chud doesn't even do that. He actually can be entertaining for 6 fucking hours straight. And he could do it. He could make fun of somebody. You listen to a Nick stream, it's like you're having fun, right? When you listen to a Queeman stream, it's like you're joining the mob. I hate that guy. Yeah, I hate that guy too. Oh, God, I so hate that guy. That's only going to take you so far. And here's the thing. At the end of the day, all of you, Aiden, Queeman, J-Stalk, are Chud orbiters. That's it. So you need to get out of the orbit. I get it. I know what you're trying. Done it for myself, and sometimes YouTubers fall at it. But you're talking about a guy with 8 years experience. He doesn't owe you a fucking thing. His fans may even want it. But that's the thing. Let's say Nick does, and he mollywops your fucking ass. There's no gain. And you can do what you did with Chud. You can bring up something, you can bring up Kel the next week and then Slasher the week after. You have the opportunity to keep doing this and doing this and doing this and doing. He knows that. He saw it. He saw what you did with Willie. He saw what you did with me. He saw what y'all did with Star. He saw it all. He's not making the same mistake. It's simple. You fell for it. And guess what? I knew it was coming, which is why I pointed Chud out. Exactly why I did. Because I knew it would be almost impossible after I did what I did for him to go after Nick. Because I guess he really was a backstabber. But he's making different moves now. And I guess now Chud's a pussy. You're welcome. Let's see. I'm telling you that you're behaving like somebody, the type of loser that you would farm for a year. Okay. Saying the attacks were gross and harassment campaign after being totally dangled on the substance by Augie. I'm not really sure what you're even trying to argue with. Dangled on the subject by Augie. Ultimately, it's that really going to be your response. I wish you luck, but this is way too gay for me, and that's all you got to do. Nick ran. Okay, he did. Now what are you going to do? You have one choice now. You can go after Chud. Good luck. And I don't feel bad for Chud for a minute. First of all, it wouldn't surprise me at all if he's colluding with these guys. If he's not, he's a coward and he deserves what he gets. Let's watch this. This is Aiden.
Talking about him on stream. I had one stream where I responded to that Augie debate and I kind of got annoyed. One stream. And then I went radio silent on Willie for months. Because Chud came to me and said, hey, we don't want to keep this fight going. We don't
Interesting. Some revelations that I have known about behind the scenes for a little bit. Yes. Okay. I think Chud did way too much to maintain a bridge and try not to burn a bridge.
With Willie? Can you see why I said this guy's a snake? Can you see? This is why when Nick came to me and said, yeah, I've been talking to Aiden, I said, well, good. It's in your next goddamn exposed video. Good work. Now he's sitting there saying that Chud's being a pussy. By the way, I don't know if I even believe what he's saying. I don't believe anything out of Aiden's mouth. But that's a shift, and it's probably a shift to satisfy the people that live on the island, because that's who they're playing to. They're not going to get out of the island. It's just the people on the island. So listen where he goes from here.
Really wasn't there and wasn't going to last. I heard things about this behind the scenes, and I felt it wasn't a great look on Chud's end. It's not a huge criticism, but
what he means is it wasn't a great look not to jump on fucking board. This guy took exception to me calling a mistake. I don't know that he had any ill will towards Willie. I know Chud's the people he's trying to stream to do.
I felt like he was being a little bit of a bitch, to be honest with you. Like,
yeah, Chud, you're a bitch. Hear that? Can't win when you're on the fence. You can take a fucking stand, but I know you don't do that. You do this.
Chud should, to even get him to like engage with the Tommy stuff. Me and Queeman, like, while Tommy was like implying that Chud wanted people to go after his kids or something, or
the reason he mumbled that is because I never said anything derogatory about his kids. I said he lives alone, and they turned that into I brought his kids up or attacked his a derelict father, I think was the exact words, which I never did. And actually, he brought up my wife first, so I could say he's alone with his kids after he brought up my wife. I didn't. He brought up family first, so I don't really give a shit.
Tommy was saying all sorts of crazy shit about.
And he's not going to go into detail because he'll look stupid.
Chud. Me and Quinman were pressing him in Spicy Chat, along with everybody else, to go and talk about the Tommy stuff, which he didn't even originally want to watch. And he was doing the cope of, oh, it's not worth cut, blah. It's like, you cover shitter stuff all the time, okay? The reason he didn't want to...
So, are you surprised that I didn't go on, that I didn't want to, that I didn't buy Aiden's little letter to me? Listen, I really care about you, and I care about your career. When he's behind the scenes pushing Chud to go after me? All you have to do is say, no, you're bad faith. I want nothing to do with you. Go fuck off. They need you. You don't need them. And if you're some kind of new guy with a platform that you build up and you like Chud and what have you, this is what you got to look forward to. It's happened every single time. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Every single time.
Want to cover it is because he thought that there was potentially a chance of rebuilding the bridge with Tommy.
If you believe that, he never called me. I don't believe that. And you know what? There was no chance, in fairness to him.
Right? He thought there was potential.
You talk about my fucking wife. Go fuck off.
A chance of that happening.
Now, let's watch the chat. How did that go over? Check it out, Aiden. Check. Nice lead. Lots of dead air. Check it out. How did that go over? You think they're going to run to Chud? I don't know, Aiden. What are they going to do, Aiden? What are they going to do? Come on, Aiden.
He refuses.
That's almost like fucking 10 seconds, for Christ's sakes. Yeah, just refuse to talk to them. It's the right move. There's nothing in it for you if you've actually built something. So, and this, I just want to point out, when was this? The 21st, at least my time. Well, he's only an hour behind me. 12:40. So this happened, Nick's first post happens on the 19th, 2 days afterwards. So speaking of this clip, Chud comes out. I saw a clip floating around of J-Star complaining that I asked him to stop fighting Willie Mac commentary people a few months ago. This is totally false. I offered to smooth things over when he said he didn't want to burn the bridge, which is probably consistent as far as him not burning a bridge, because it seemed like when Queen and J-Stock are talking, he was kind of leaving it open, because I don't know, J-Stock was probably smart enough to know we can't sit there and say he's no goddamn good and expect him to want to debate him, and we can't get the clout without the debate. That's how it works on Twitch. That's how it works on left-wing Twitch. That's how it works here. But it doesn't work that way in YouTube commentary. It's always making videos on each other. I'm the first drama streamer, as far as I know. I don't know that anybody was doing this before me, and then Augie took it to the next level, and then Nick took it to the next level after that. That's the way it usually works. They learn from my mistakes or what I could have been and can't be doing. That's how it works. This is totally false. I offered to smooth things over, and he said to me he didn't want to burn the bridge, and this is the proof right here, and what have you. But I find it interesting. Chud has never put in this bastard in line. Not once. Not once. This is the first time. Hey, I wasn't doing what he says I'm doing. I'm not a pussy, because he's audience captured. And just let everybody, this is the first time that he's come out. And if I had to guess, I think I know why. He's nervous about Nick. Absolutely. The whole thing has shifted. The thing is, none of them, Aiden, Queeman, none of them knew where Nook stood. And now they have some idea. And I don't even know. It's like it's pretty much what he told me. That he just wants to go forward and do his own thing. And you know what? God bless him. He should focus. Why should he give anything to these guys, these shitters? I mean, Jesus Christ. Aiden had the whole world at his fingertips and gave it up. And now he wants to be a Chud orbiter? How many subs did he have? Did he hit 1 million? Aiden?
Sure, I can double check.
No, that someone's always, but it couldn't be the same channel. No, his original channel. Aiden.
Okay,
He had it all. And now he's doing this? That's fine. And this is exactly why I told him to stay away from Nick. Exactly why. So Chud's like, hey.
736K. So.
I didn't tell. I tried to smooth things over. There's a big difference from that. Which, again, puts him in a bad spot with his audience because they want blood for the blood gods.
No. King of Sora, I'm getting the timeline wrong. I do this sometimes. I think Chud asked me after I had an argument with Nicholas. But from there, like, when we had that debate with Willie, I didn't think it was, like, that big a deal.
Yeah, it was a big deal. It was 5-on-1 horse shit. It wasn't fair.
It was a friendly neighborhood 3-on-1.
Yeah, it was. They act like it's a friendly neighborhood debate. They've acted like, look, we just disagree with you. This is just criticism. What's the matter? You can't handle criticism? No, just a bunch of guys calling you names. So... here's the new thing to do. Sitman's even gotten into the action. They're like, Sitman, we need to talk to you. We're doing streams on you. No, I'll just listen. When it's your whole world and when you're just completely online all the time like this, yeah, you can get really caught up in that way of thinking.
Chud didn't side with them. No. King of Sora, you're misunderstanding. He was just like, hey, this seems like...
Yeah, and you see Aiden right in the chat right now. It's banter. No, they're attacking their integrity. They're saying they're taking dick pics with kids. That's not banter. that isn't. Everybody saw it. I guess everybody's a pussy now. Look, everybody saw this. Tom saw this. Nick saw this. Willie saw this. Everybody saw it. And no one's going to buy, well, you just can't take the bans, buddy. That's not going to work anymore. And I tell you what else is not. Oh, you ran. That's not going to work anymore. Okay, say I ran. Now what? You need them. They don't need you. Now you can all attack each other. You have no idea what a big L this is.
It's like the wrong time to have an argument with each other, like to invite over nothing. It was like something I was totally fine with, by the way. It wasn't like, oh, I'm telling you this is the way it is. He was like, hey, if I could like have a conversation with these people, would you be open to this? It was like a totally not, it was not like that at all. He just noticed a situation where things might get like worse, and he was like,
yeah, I know. Yeah, he did notice the situation. Is when Nick finally came out and said that Chud Willie did a good job. Then he contacted you. Let's see. They covered Willie's video. I think Willie's video came out on the 15th of February. And I'm pretty sure, I'd like to find out when, can we find out when the Willie debate was? Can we look that up?
I'll see if I can find it.
Yeah, find out when the 5-on-1 was. Let's do that. Let's check that out. I'll get my own dead air. What channel was that on? Was that on Rob Kitnouse's channel? Or?
Well, the clip is, but I'm pretty sure it was a JStock stream. So I can find you the Ryle Kittenhouse clip.
Clip. I mean actually the full 5-on-1.
Well, I can tell you when Ryle's thing came out. Ryle's thing came out 16th of February 2025.
16th of February. I think 15th. Chud did a stream on the 16th. That's the one when I was at the bowling alley. So the 5-on-1 happened. So that's when it was Willie told me. Willie told me like that this is when I know they were no fucking good. And he said the only reason I went on there is I thought Nick thought they said they were good guys. So yeah, there you go. No one's gonna know the Bance thing isn't gonna last. Oh, did Simman beat you? Boom, 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 boom. He's got a picture. 19th. So this is after the 19th. So yeah, you know what this looks like to me? Chud's downshifting. Yeah, this isn't going well. This isn't going well. Now, I have no doubt in my mind if Queeman and all them could set the table, that Chud would jump on. Because, like I said, all right, how about this? Let's pretend we live in a world that I'm 100% wrong with my feeling that they're colluding with these guys. Let's pretend. Let's pretend. It doesn't matter. Because if you get involved in Chud, you're going to get these guys. Chud, take Stardust, for instance. She bitches about something. They're abusing some guy in Spicy Chat, putting pictures of his wife in there. And he leaves it up, lets it go. And then Stardust has his fight with him, and then it goes. I got a report from Sintman that after I did the stream on Bad Empanada, right, that they were talking in Spicy Chat about sending that to Bad Empanada so he strikes on the channel. It was dealt with immediately. Good on Chud and everything, but I don't think he did it for my benefit. I think he would be perfectly comfortable playing fucking stupid like he did with Star. His whole argument is, I can't control those guys. I don't know what goes on in that chat. I have no idea. So his argument is completely fucking up in the air now. Because once they started doing the bad empanadas, either him or his mods took it out immediately. You know why? Because I don't think Nick would have tolerated that. He knows that. He doesn't know where he stands. So now, J-Stalk gets thrown over the bus first. What commentary community needs more than anything, no, it's what you need, is a conversation between Queeman and Nicholas DeOrio with strong moderation. Get the fuck out of here! I mean, you're like a guy in the middleweights challenging Muhammad Ali. I want to fight you. What are you, a coward? You won't fight me. No, you don't have the stakes. You have nothing. You have nothing to give. You have nothing to offer. You've been completely bad faith. You've been awful to my friends. I don't owe you a motherfucking thing. And now you're stuck. You're on your little island and you're stuck there, and now you can only eat each other. That's all you have to do. Say no. And Chud's in the worst fucking possible, because his growth is going to be stunned unless he can fucking vampire over another community. Nick was unbelievably nice to Queeman. He was unbelievably nice to Chud. He was unbelievably nice to John Swan. He was unbelievably nice to Mudahar, though Mudahar didn't need it, considering. He was Augie, but Augie's the only one that didn't fucking stick him. Tipster, Bobax, everyone. And everyone stuck him, with the exception of Augie. What did he do in every one of those situations? He buried them permanently. He's been on record as saying, look, I'm sick of being the guy that have to do that. So he's not doing it this time. And it's a smart move. Because why play a zero-sum game with somebody that has no stakes and nothing to offer? They can go after me all they want, but there's no clout here. They could go after Chud. There's some clout there, but it's not that much, and it's certainly not the stuff that Nick's pulling. They need him when we need in the no commentary needs. And it's funny, like, the J-Sock Queeman crowd, they seem to be like in the commentary community when they want to be, and then outside, they're above it at the same time. So, yeah. I think Chud is getting like, whoa. Guess what? Pissing off Nick is not as big a problem as is a big problem. Pissing off you guys is not. He's fence sitting as usual at best. But I fully believe if you ever able to gain some ground on this Destiny story that's dying, nobody cares. Most people are on Ethan's side. I know maybe you live in your little hug box and you can't realize that. Yes, most people can see what's going on with Ethan and say, yeah, that's freaking crazy. There's a bunch of crazy communists after him. He's with Bad Empanada. And they look at the guys that are going after Nick and Willie and they're like, what the fuck is that? Because Chud's niche. His orbiters are niche. There's no clout to get. No one's ever going to talk to you. And all you manage to do is put Chud in a bad spot. Now, fuck him if you didn't have the balls to stand up to him. But, that's it. I mean, I'm doing so. I got people's attention right now with this. A lot of people, even Queeman came in here.
It's not real Queeman.
And here's the really dirty secret. I'll put my camera off. This is, if anybody, and it's really a clout thing at the end of the day, or what kind of audience you're going to play to. I'm going to play the last 15 minutes of my Turkey Tom video. Watch it. If anybody were ever to use this, it's lights out for Chud. I'm not going to even be interrupted. Chud knows he absolutely misplayed this. And you know what? I'll put the camera on real quick again. If I had to guess, considering in December, hey, want to play Fortnite? Hey, what's going on, guy? What's going on? I love Tommy. Come on. Love going on, Chud. I think something happened between December and January. And I think I know what it is. You've probably done this with your friends before. I think Nick, more than likely, with Chud, was goofing on me. Probably saying some stuff that he wouldn't want me to hear and rather keep secret. But because that crew can't read the writing on the wall if their name was spelled on it, they took it as Nick hates Tommy. And he hates Willie, and he hates Tom too, because he's probably bitching about us. And I'd be lying if I never bitched about Nick, and Willie never bitched about Nick, or Tom never bitched about Nick, or we never bitched about each other. I bitched about Willie, Tom, and Nick at one point. Everybody knows it. But if I had to guess, and this is pure speculation, Chud took that as, oh, he's like us. This is our chance. Because the difference between January and December was dramatic. Next thing you know, he's talking about my wife. He's entertaining what Queeman said. Kyle Ryle Kittenhouse. He's entertaining all that shit. Saying like, I mean, the most unbelievable stuff. Not stuff that your friends say. In fact, there's little difference between how Chud talked about me in January and February than there is now after I made a video on him or did a stream on him. It's just identical. It's the same stuff. It's regurgitated, tweeted stuff, Queeman stuff. I mean, Queeman, why would anybody do anything about work with you or want to work with you after you did fucking 50,000 streams on me? Which, by the way, you're entitled to do. But no one's going to want to work with you. And no one's going to work with Chud because you come with Chud. Did you think of that? Do you realize that Nick can completely blow you off and it'll be like nothing? Anywhere from 5,000 to 8,000 on a good night. He doesn't have to do anything right. And I'm just talking typical YouTube reality. That's it. You put a wall around your little island, and now you're all going to eat each other like Bloodsports did. You didn't have the experience. You didn't understand our relationship. It's almost like you thought we're like you. They're all willing to eat each other. They're actually reasonably good friends for online friends, for as far as that goes. So your mission to drive a wedge really didn't do much. All it did was show Nick, Willie, and Tom that you're no fucking good. That's all it did. And now there's nobody left except each other. And again, watch 15 minutes of this video and you'll see the problem with Chud's thing. I'm just going to let it play out.
I mean, I think you have every reason to wear it.
Oh, we should wrap this Destiny thing up, though, before we get completely clipped and we don't actually engage.
And then Nicholas brings it back up again.
Yes, he does bring it back up. It's already open. I don't know why that has anything to do with anything. And Nicholas is managing to bring this up without calling anybody a sweeper or pretending they don't know the predetermined outcome. This is literally, what you're about to see is the equivalent of me betting on Inter Miami against PSG, knowing it's fucking fixed and acting like a goddamn genius when I hit it. When Inter Miami beats PSG. That would be literally what's going to happen here. They all know this shit was recorded without consent.
Kind of like that guy who fixed the World Series.
No, they all know, but they're all waiting for somebody to come out with it or Sunday to do something about it. Who knows?
No.
You know why? Because I knew.
So I'm not pressing this in any. This is happening, and I'm participating. And yes,
nobody else is pressing either.
I'm pressing on certain points, but I'm hardly sat here making it like we got to talk about this.
And that's what he does. He repeats himself. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. So when he actually does it, the blow's softer.
Guys, right? Other people are saying, let's talk about it. Other people are bringing up, and I
don't think I fucking ever said I had a problem with them talking about it. I said I had a problem with you putting pressure on Tom. And I think it was for nefarious reasons. And the fact that you knew what was coming.
I'm responding, right? Now, particularly, I want you to bear in mind the idea that I put Tom in a difficult position.
Yes.
Listen to this next part.
Engage with the discussion and look like retards.
I mean, what are we supposed to say? We don't really know what went on.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the
So Tom says he doesn't know what went on.
main thing. Is like, I don't really know what's going on.
I mean,
but to be fair, I went back and I watched
it's pretty obvious. Okay. Can we stop this fucking sweeping? Can you hear in my voice?
Yes, you're calling him a sweeper. And like you're about to say, why are you pretending you don't know what happened? Even though you know what happened, and you know probably more than likely Tom knows too.
Clearly, I'm not like, necessarily pushing it to talk about it. I can't stand the fact that this.
You did push him to talk about it by calling him a sweeper.
Saying shit that is obviously stupid about it. Then listen to this.
But to be fair, I went back.
It's pretty obvious. Okay. Can we stop this fucking sweeping, please?
Again.
It's pretty fucking obvious what went on.
Okay, you know what? No, wait.
Tom gets angry. You'd be angry too if you all were pretending you didn't know what was coming.
Wait.
It's fucking obvious, dude.
It's
fucking obvious.
It's funny. It sounds like the argument between me and Queeman on Dr. Disrespect. It's obvious. It's obvious. What a jerk off. He's saying it's obvious when he already knows.
He knows it in private.
He already knows. What other rationale could you have here but not putting pressure when you know damn well that they have to pretend that they don't know? You're all pretending you don't know. But this gives him a chance to say, I'm a genius. He already knows the outcome. He already knows that they're non-consensual. And then he's going to play like, oh, come on, it's got to be. Look, it's obvious. It has to be that way. Which puts Tom in a bad spot.
Okay.
Bring him in.
Chud Logic. Let's talk about it. Chud
Logic. Let's talk about it. Turkey Tom explicitly says
put him on
my
the
name.
spot.
Yeah, I know. You put him right on the spot. And he said, this is what he says gets him off and destroys my points, Mr. I want a piece of you.
And says, let's talk about it. What? Dude, I forgot how explicit this is, dude. So apparently, I'm putting Tom in a difficult position, even though he's already distanced himself from Destiny. And then in the conversation, Tom said...
By the way, this is from DDG. He didn't say Destiny personally. So I think I'm going to take a vacation from DDG for a while. So that's been kind of changed a little too. More history rewriting.
Says, let's talk about it to me. What have I done wrong? How is this in any way snaky, bro?
He doesn't want to appear to be a fucking pussy.
Yeah, he doesn't want to
commentary.
Yeah, he doesn't want to come out like a pussy. You're fucking calling him out, saying he's being deliberately ignorant about the situation, knowing damn well that they all know what's coming, including you. So this gives you one or two. You can put pressure on Tom and seem like a fucking genius when it all comes out, even though you know what's coming out.
How am I being a snake in this situation? Tom explicitly asked me to have a conversation about it.
No, wait.
And you can hear the anger in Tom's voice too.
It's fucking obvious, dude. It's fucking obvious.
You imagine acting like a smart guy saying it's obvious when you already know.
Right, Adam's the call.
Okay,
bring him in.
Chud Logic. Let's talk about it. What do you mean it's
like
obvious?
the all mood too.
What do you mean it's obvious?
So,
here.
At this point, I'm like... recognizing that I know a bit of BTS stuff, I know a bit about the other bits and pieces of this. I can't talk about it.
Exactly! You knew!
So why bring it up?
You fucking knew!
So why bring it up then? Why bring it up? What?
You knew!
Why call him a sweeper?
So you're sitting there sound like a genius. You're trying to sound like a genius because like you can read the situation and you already knew. Everybody knew behind the scenes, including you. So you're obviously putting Tom. The fact that Tom says, okay, let's talk about it. You know what it tells me? Hey, Chud, stop. Because you know you guys can't talk about it. That's unbelievable. It's an admission right there.
Publicly. So I've then got to think, oh shit, what can I talk about this public to fucking back me up here? You commented on it.
So all right, I pulled up
Melina.
So then I go to Melina. And
he pauses right here. And he makes you think that this is where it stopped. Like it was just a quick exchange and that's it. Keep watching.
Melina,
keep
about Melina. Now, if you want to go and watch the rest of that, that's fine. Okay? How the fuck?
I bet you don't. But you don't have to
Let's
if you
go
really
watch
don't
the
want
rest
to.
Can you possibly argue that I am a snake
Yes.
for this conversation?
Yes.
When I didn't participate at first, I participated.
I didn't participate for a minute. That's such a weird fucking rationalization. Oh, wait a minute. It's meant for dummies.
A bit, and then it moved on, and I didn't say anything. Nick brought it back up, and then when it started kicking off again, Tom said, Chud, let's talk about this. What?
Because you pressured him, Chud.
You pressured him. You pressured him.
You fucking idiot.
You put him against the wall, and he said,
Put
hey,
him
come
on
on,
the spot.
Chud. Yeah, let's talk about it. And then, I just magically realized that I actually knew the outcome before it was going to happen. As did Tom, as did Nick.
Do you see how fucking I know you knew already. Do you see the lengths of
Then why would you have to keep explaining it to your audience?
retardation
Why not
that
keep
Tommy
playing,
is
Chud?
engaging in here? Yes, Alanar, exactly. One of the reasons I wanted to talk about this is I was listening back to these clips and I was like, holy shit, it's even worse for Tommy than I realized.
No, it really isn't.
Tommy's arguments are even more retarded
It
than I
really
realized when
isn't.
I was
And
listening.
my arguments haven't changed.
To this. He's just wrong. He is fundamentally wrong about the substance of much of what he said, and when
Whatever
he's
that might
presented
be.
with it, he flip-flops about it.
Where's the flip-flop? No example. I'm still on it. I haven't changed at all.
He flip-flops about it,
Same
and he's
thing.
wrong.
About
this
it.
is what I was talking about when I was saying about dismantling
What is it?
every aspect of his
It's
retarded
sad.
argument.
What is
right?
it?
And I knew that I was in the right,
Yeah, I knew I
but
was
I
in the
didn't know just how in the right I was. This is fucking devastating to his point.
This is devastating to yours because it doesn't stop. This is about where Chud paused it, and there's a good reason for it. Watch.
Almost the exact.
I don't know, Molina.
Okay, well, okay, I tell you what. If she's lying, why doesn't Destiny prove it then?
I don't know. That's
This
why I
is
said
exactly where we left off. Does Tom sound like he's calm?
I'm waiting
Why
to see
did
if
he react like that?
responds.
Why did he react? Why is he not commenting on it in any meaningful way? It's fucking obvious what's going on.
Who knows?
I went on.
Right,
and
the
I-
sweeping.
Remember, he called him a sweeper again. They have to fucking pretend. They have to pretend. And Chud knows this.
It's unbelievable. I'd heard it, but I didn't know it was
my
true.
God.
Tom sweeping
You say
Destiny
sweeping.
again,
Here we
bro.
go.
Yeah, Chud didn't play this part, did he?
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
I went on the
Okay,
clip.
okay, hold on. Let me talk to Chud real quick. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So for Melina, she could be telling the truth. For Destiny, that clip does look bad. But I've been traumatized by the internet, by the amount of false allegations that have happened, that I'm just waiting. Okay?
What happens when
Why did Chud get in trouble with Lord Loomer before coming out on part? And that's the worst part. He knows. They all know.
Yeah,
Well,
because
that was a
like
false
he's
allegation.
been in the Destiny drama for the Destiny community for fucking ever.
Really, he knows, and he knows that it wasn't consensual at this point. With Tom's feigning,
And he knows that they know.
And by the way,
he knows
Tom
that
is
they
saying
know as well.
Tom is saying what he would say had he not known. So they're pretending they don't know. They do. They know. But they're waiting for the whole thing to play out. But Chud takes advantage of the situation and put it on pressure. He pauses it right there when he keeps going in on Tom.
The person at the center of the allegation responds and debunks it, right?
Yeah, he hasn't responded yet.
So why hasn't that happened?
I don't know yet.
All right, just to be clear.
Is Destiny the kind of person that shows up?
Why isn't that? And it's the thing. Like, why isn't that happen? Putting pressure on Tom. And Tom has to say, I don't know yet, even though he knows, even though Chud knows, even though Nick knows.
Away from responding to controversy.
All right.
No, but he usually does wait.
So the clip.
Oh, look, there's
The thing
Nick
is,
trying to
based on
cool him
everything
off.
I've
Yeah. We're going to watch the whole
seen,
thing again.
I think you're probably right, but I'm not going to go out of my way to cast.
Now Tom's got to fucking change position and says, I think you're probably right, but I'm not going to put my stamp of approval on it. And he'll go, why not? It's obvious.
Judgment
All right,
when I don't fucking know.
Okay,
Yeah, bro, I'm not saying you have to do a full thing about it. I get that, right? But like, can we stop at all? It's fucking obvious. It's obvious, okay? It's very clear.
Okay, wait.
It's obvious now.
I'm not telling you have to
obvious
go
now.
on, but it's obvious. It's the same Chud move.
Yeah,
it's Willie Mack. Look, this is a really crazy thing to say about Willie Mack, but there's a point here. Like this is what I'm talking about all the time. Look, I'm not trying to make you make a decision on this, but it's obvious what the decision is. It's typical Chud
Yeah, you
stuff,
dummy.
and it's
Tom,
very,
you
very
stupid
funny.
fuck. It's so obvious.
Okay,
Tom.
but the
Just
problem
to
to me
say
is
it
like
out
you say
loud.
it's obvious, and like
that's
I think
great.
it probably is that way if I had to guess, but I
Yeah.
just don't know. I don't know the people involved. I don't
Okay.
necessarily
Yes.
trust
Yes,
Melissa.
you do, Tom.
Okay.
Can I just say a thing, please? So the problem that I have with that one video with the Melina
Nick James is the subject.
stuff is I went back because I didn't trust a random Reddit post with a 30-second clip that was clipped from.
So basically, what he does is he stops it right here, so he doesn't see, so you don't see even more pressure that he puts on, knowing, and he admitted in this video, was it the BTS stuff or what have you? He knew, they knew, and just the fact Tom says, "I want to have a conversation about it," in anger, by the way, probably was a message: "Shut the fuck up."
It completely obliterates and eviscerates his point, okay? And obviously,
Yeah, sure
if someone
did.
is
Yeah,
saying,
sure
let's
did.
talk about it, the tone that
Got
I'm
us,
getting
buddy.
is, I'm happy to have disagreements on this stream with you.
And he's turning it into this is just people disagreeing with each other. Oh, wait a minute. Isn't that what Queeman is fucking saying in J-Stock? That's why they want the debate with Nick? Boy, that hasn't changed. Even though he knows the freedom
You call him so you
I go
call
on
him
and continue.
stupid.
Yeah, he's calling me stupid. Oh,
And a sweeper.
it's
so
just-
obvious.
I mean,
dummy.
Just
have a stance on it.
You realize
Have a
why?
public stance
You
on
realize now that why I don't talk to him? If he's willing to do this, what's he willing to do in a conversation? Lie about it. Go public with something I didn't say.
You to have disagreements throughout this stream with people because that seems to be the tone of it, and we all have a good time and we all have a laugh and everything's okay. But Tommy C is sat there seething, saying I'm being a snake because of this.
Absolutely, haven't flip flopped.
Like Tommy says, that's game, set, and match. That is game, set, and match. But
It is, Chud.
YouTube
It really
doctor,
is.
it really
It's a
is.
mess because
And keep in mind, now this is where I'm going to stop it right here. You removed it, so you didn't have to hear that whole fucking thing. Deceptive as fuck.
Yeah.
The fact that he knew, everybody else knew, and he knew Tom couldn't talk about it. So he sits there and takes the high ground. It's so fucking obvious. Yeah, you know. It's so funny.
You know, like Arnold Rothstein, Tommy, when he like fixed the World Series, he
Yeah.
knew he was going to win.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
He just knew.
He fixed the World Series and acted like it was a genius. Oh man, I can't believe I made all these.
Yeah.
great
It's a genius move.
I want to play it one more time full, so that you get the whole thing. And I'm going to keep my mouth shut when you listen to this.
All right, whoa.
And I just want you to remember something. 3 out of the 4 of them know that the recordings were not consensual.
So I went on the Melina.
I don't know
class.
Melina.
Okay, I tell you what. If she's lying, why doesn't Destiny prove it then?
I don't know. That's why I said I'm waiting
Why
to see
did
if
he react like that?
responds.
Why did he react? Why is he not commenting on it in any meaningful way? It's fucking obvious what's going on.
Who knows?
I went on.
Well,
and
the sweeping is unbelievable. I'd heard it, but I didn't know it was
my
true.
God.
Tom sweeping
You say
Destiny
sweeping.
again, bro.
Here we go.
All right.
Here we go.
I went on.
Okay, my okay, hold on. Let me talk to Chud real quick. Okay. Here we go. Okay. So for Melina, she could be telling the truth. For Destiny, that clip does look bad. But I've been traumatized by the internet, by the amount of false allegations that have happened, that I'm just waiting. Okay?
What
I'm
happens when
fucking
someone levies a false allegation? The person at the center of the allegation responds and debunks it, right?
Yeah, he hasn't responded yet.
So why hasn't that happened?
I don't know yet.
Since when are people guilty when they don't respond? Oh, that's Chud's world.
All right, just to be clear.
Is Destiny the kind of person that shies away from responding to controversy?
All right.
No, but he usually does wait.
So the clip
for what?
The thing is, based on everything I've seen, I think you're probably right. But I'm not going to go out of my way to cast judgment on it when I don't fucking know.
Okay,
yeah, bro, I'm not saying you have to do a full thing about it. I get that, right? But like, can we stop at all? How good? It's fucking obvious. It's obvious.
That's my favorite part. I'm not saying you have to do a full thing about it, but it's obvious. So say what I'm saying.
Obvious, okay? It's very clear.
Okay, but the problem to me is like you say it's obvious, and like I think it probably is that way.
It is obvious because you all know.
If I had to guess, but I just don't know. I don't know the people involved. I don't necessarily trust Melina.
So
okay.
can I just say a thing, please? So the problem that I have with that one video with the Melina stuff is I went back because I didn't trust a random Reddit post with a 30-second clip that was clipped from multiple live streams. So I went back and I downloaded the full context to every single clip that was used. So I have.
Hey, Chud, you know what I'm doing after this? I'm going out and getting a drink.
Like a 2-minute version of every 15
Are you talking about the
clip
from her stream that was posted to Reddit?
There was 3 different live streams that were posted to Reddit, and the clip was cut up from like 6 different.
Well, that's it. You heard the whole thing. He put pressure on him, pretended not to know something he already knew the outcome of. That's pressure. And it doesn't matter if Tom wants to talk about it. Hey, Chud, I want to talk about this with you. Okay, talk about it. Well, why hasn't he done this? I don't know. So you can you figure out why I think Chud's a snake? Can you figure out why maybe, just maybe, he might be colluding with these guys? And can you figure out why he might, I don't know, nothing to lose with Stardust and me, especially if he thinks Nick hates my guts over a fucking joke or some shit like that, or he hates Willie or Tom's guts. And now all of a sudden he's reining in the spicy chat crowd? Because Chud is a snake. And so is Queeman. And so is BPD lover J-Stock. And so is Aiden. And they're basically feeding Kiwi Farms Jr. And now everybody knows it. If they hadn't known forever. And all it's going to take, if there was a streamer or a YouTuber that was bigger than Nick and just used what I had, and even some of the stuff that I had, it's lights out for Chud. And believe me, it's been backed up. So yeah, I don't buy for a minute that he was trying to smooth things out. I think he saw everything going left. That's what I think. All right, let's get on some other YouTube drama. Why don't I call it an Aiden show? For the same fucking reason I goddamn did I told you the bad faith fucking snakes, and you don't have to do it. In fact, you stupid ass, the best thing to do is to let them be on their own island. Let you all eat each other. Do what Nick does. Do what I did. Do what Willie does. No. Let them say, hey, I just want to have an honest conversation with you, even though I've been saying you're compromised. Or doing what Chud does. You're not compromised, but you kind of are. That's why. That's why Nick's doing it. And here's the thing. It doesn't cost you anything if you don't do it. It costs you nothing. They don't have the fucking stakes to play the big game. Now they're going to eat each other. Welcome to the fucking island. Surrounded by wall. Probably wouldn't take much to pour some water and fill it to the top. All right, I heard this is fucking funny. Since Bobax has chosen to lie yet again, are you ready for some tipster stuff, Jeannie?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. What's this? Let's see. Since Bobax has chosen to lie yet again, blows the entire last convo Bobax and I had before I cut him off. Dear Tippy and Bobax, I want to host a convo with you on the beat. I guess he wants to put him on lolcow. That would be kind of funny.
Probably, yeah.
Well, if you don't want to look like a lolcow, don't go there. You can take the new tactic. You know. The last thing Tipster ever messaged me before blocking was that he was done with me and the commentary community forever. Well, he has said that before, hasn't he, Bobax? So there's like a 50-50 chance that Tipster has already agreed to this in your DMs, laughing my ass off. Okay. For context, he DM'd me upset in his response about the Twitter convo. Right.
This is to a different Twitter conversation.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to make sure I got the right fucking thing here.
Yeah,
this
no,
is one of
this
eight.
is correct.
It's just two of
yeah.
eight. Oh, right. Okay. So I guess this.
Well, no,
happened.
I'm just saying that like
All
it's
right.
not in response to Keem. This is a completely different conversation that occurred first. So Tipster is giving you the backstory.
Yeah. Okay. Tipster's giving us a backstory. For context of DM. All right. Let me read it. The YouTube comments are not happy that I wished everyone a happy Pride Month. In the community tab. Get some help, saying it. You spent the majority of your career pandering to edgelords. So did you, Tipster. And right-wing ones. Many of which are anti-woke, far-right freaks. And look, and I mentioned this when Tipster called in, and I don't have a beef with him anymore, but I just want to put these things in perspective. He pandered to Medicus crowd. I said that to him when he called in. Oh yeah, you remember that one? And Chud covered it and said I was drunk, I was sloppy, drunk, and all over the place and out of my mind when I had a fucking heart-to-heart with the guy. Oh yeah, my friend. He was my friend at the time. And now that you're out as non-binary, you expect them to respect you. Welcome to harsh reality, bro. You built this audience, and now they have zero respect for you. He's correct, and he's been correct a lot lately, according to Nick. And then I guess, oh, Jesus. So they're saying, oh, you were anti-woke.
Yep. No, you, bro.
Oh, that's so funny. YouTubers are hysterical. They're pandering to everybody. No principles. That's so funny. Oh, that's great. That is really good. Joshy. I'm sorry that I hate you to the point where you feel comfortable going out of your way to lie about my content and my character. What did he lie about? I hope you end up finding validation through IRL friends, family, or self-improvement instead of seeking it on Twitter and Discord. I wish you the best. I don't have to lie. Everyone saw the content you made. I mean, yeah, you made bully comment. You bullied fucking Tipster for being gay or whatever the hell he is, or pots and pans or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't care about it.
Pots and pans.
Yeah. It's the pots and pans sexuality. Yeah, whatever that was called. Pansexual. It's like pots and pans.
There you go.
Well, I was told that Star Wars movie, Lando Calrissian wanted to fuck a robot. That's pots and pans, right? I don't know.
It probably could be, yeah.
And stop being a two-faced fraud. You apologize to me in private for the bully streams, and then you go on to smaller streamers and reminisce on them as if they're good times. They probably were good times. I bet they were funny, Tipster. You literally change your opinions based on whoever you're talking to at the moment. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when Tipster read, when Illuminati read Tipster's old content, when he was like super positive, right? And when I was friends with Illuminati, they were, we were making fun of him. Yeah. And then when Illuminati went woke, he was like, "Hey, you remember that thing you did for Tommy C? I do." That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
You literally change your opinions on whoever you're talking to in the moment. That's the truth. That's never been true about Bobax. I've given you more charitability than you deserve, so I'm over it. Best of luck to you, but I've given you more chances than anyone else would have in my shoes. You're on your own now. That's okay. It was good times for me, but at your expense, which wasn't fair. I'm sorry. I 1,000% understand your feelings, though I would probably be mad if I heard that too. You would be mad. You can stay mad at people long after you've told them like they apologized to you or settled things. I can attest to that. Hence the Tommy C pills. The lie I was talking about is me having private videos on you. They're all still public, and my videos pandering. They're also public, and my videos pandering to the alt-right. Oh, wait a minute. But alt-right, and some of the stuff that you may have done that unintentionally. But I made an effort to make my channels LGBTQ friendly for years. For years. I'm talking about since last August. That's when I first heard about this shit. So it was a bit insulting to have you say that I intentionally pander. Regardless, I think it's best if we never speak again. Sorry again for everything I did to you. You did private some videos as an example. The video where you shit on me for supporting nominal Naomi over the breastfeeding thing is no longer on your channel. I think Bobax had every right to make fun of him for that. I support, but see, I don't know. Like, I really don't feel like I'm making fun of Tipster right now or just like unfairly piling him on because I am cool with him. I'm fine. We had our thing last September on my birthday. I'm fine with him. But I just gonna point some of this stuff out. That's all. I think Tipster kind of gets it now. But I mean, he is a little like Bobax in that particular area too. That's my experience. I supported her because far right freaks were attacking her, and you mocked me for it. Made it seem like it was a fetish for me. And now that the video's gone, so don't lie to me and say, and tell me you didn't private anything. Josh says, regardless of what I think, it's better than never speaking. I'm sorry for everything. I've already established that I'm done with you. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's why I said Josh says. That's why I did. That's why I did that. Thanks, Ma.
Well, you didn't need to say it.
I think I did. But if somebody's listening. Well, all right, this is Josh, and Tipster will respond to them mid. Yeah, well, like a lot of people play video games. Let me help them out. Regardless,
fuckhead.
Thank you, Blue Diamond, and thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Regardless, what I think was best, we never speak again. Sorry for everything. I already established that I'm done with you because you haven't changed. You're just as dishonest as you've ever been, and I'm done trying to help someone who refuses to change. In fairness, I don't think he can. I think whatever like group he's around, he's kind of formed to them, and I think that has more to do with his autism than. Well, there's definitely character issues there, but I think the autism has a lot of control of the character. I'm being generous to Josh here. I feel the same way about you. To be honest, I prefer not to fight about it because he obviously won't see eye to eye on this. So I think it's best if we just both move on. I was nothing but good to you when we were friends. That's true. But like I said, he was good to me, and then he wasn't good with me when it was convenient to run into Medigers when I was having a fight with their community. And he's done all this stuff. I do get the feeling, well, if he ever gets clout again, then we'll know for sure. But I do get the feeling, I see him in Nick's chat a lot. I mean, he's funny, and he laughs at himself. And certainly, what's her face? The transgender girl he fell in love with? She kind of threw him to the wolves, huh? He fucking stuck up for Vosh, the dipshit. What was her name? It feels like she's been gone for like 2 years now. The one, she was like, she had power for a minute. I think her first mistake was going after Leafy.
Oh, Keffels.
Keffels, yeah. I feel like she hasn't been around. Keffels, yeah. Keffels starting to stream again? Okay. But she got no pull. Well, I'm not feeling it if she is. Hence why I reached out. If she's just playing video games, no one's going to go bother her. Hence why I reached out. And anyway, she won. The scam's hers. I mean, Mudahar reported it. She can't get any more money, but some of those dopes will still donate. Good for them. Good for her. And you lied to me. You said we were fine. Well, you said I was fine with it too, but he needed pills. Then you got support and changed your tune and allowed attacks on me to continue. He just led them, in fairness, Tipster. So explain to me what needs to change. I've been nothing but honest and forthcoming with you, and all you've done is lie constantly to everyone. And one more thing, no one believes your bullshit. Claim that Nick is comment cop. I've had my own issues with Nick, but that's a load of bullshit. You know it. I never attacked you since you talked for less. It's like two women or something, like a breakup, a couple or something, right? That's what it sounds like. I never attacked you since we talked, or maybe it was I could never have a conversation like this. Or maybe it was summer. Any attack was unintentional. How could it be unintentional? You did bully streams. The fact that you've been mentioning Nick being comment cop here is part of why I still think you have a lot more self-improvement to do. If you really want to know Bobax, and by the way, I warned him about Bobax too. Please just type open folders and watch the whole thing. And you can see this sort of shifting in mid-conversation when there's some kind of pressure. He'll contradict himself sentence to sentence. That is probably the bit of the autism too. You're just adding to irrelevant things to me, and you try to get another dig. That's behavior developed from being a commentary drama YouTubers that I hope you can one day move past. Both of these guys would go right back into the front of the commentary drama if they could. They blew it because here's the thing about commentary drama, and I think it happened to both of them. It's empty. It's for losers. Really is. There's only a real few guys that never made, like Nick's making money off it, Tom, Keem. You know what they all have in common? They're ridiculously talented. As far as personalities, as far as being funny, as far as good ideas, especially in the Keem department. None of the Shutovers have that. I mean, Aiden, yeah, he made videos and some of them got over 1 million views and stuff like that, but it was a novelty because he was a kid. Otherwise, they have no talent. None. And I'm not saying I'm Mr. Talented or the best ever. If I was good, I'd be up there with Nick, or at least had one run as with Nick. I never got close to that. So there's the limits and ceilings of my talent before everybody says I'm like fucking great. But they got nothing. Nothing. And they're dishonest to boot. And bad guys. And snakes. YouTube snakes. This entire channel has basically been dedicated to YouTube snakes. You're just adding to relevant things. That's why the behavior developer. Okay, right. You're completely missing the point. My point is that you're a compulsive liar, and your word doesn't mean shit. And you don't have anyone but yourself to blame for that. That's on you. Just admit it. You lied. You wanted to get back at Nick, so you lied. Cut the bullshit. Sorry, I refuse to let you or anyone else gaslight me. You did lie. You did. The only thing I've lied about was me being Manchi that one time. Oh, when he pretended he was a real girl or something like that. I forget what that was. That's funny. Too funny. Bullshit. Look, I'm over this. Don't bother responding. You're on your own. The last thing Tipster ever messaged me before blocking me that he was done with me and the commentary community forever. So yeah, you left some stuff out, Bobax. So there's like a 50-50 chance he's already agreed. So is this happening now?
Well, so if you look, you need to read because you've basically gone through the thread, and there hasn't been anything that Tipster said like in his headings that has been important. But this one is where he says stuff. So scroll up a little smidge.
A smidge? Okay.
A smidge. That's too far. I said a smidge.
Oh, a
Go
smidge?
back down.
Oh, okay.
No, that's too far. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me?
Torch you. I want your old voice, but I want your sick voice back. It's kind of hot.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
Well, next time. So also for the record, contrary to what Bobax seems to suggest here, I have not agreed to the Keemstar conversation because it's not happening. I've given it enough chances and had plenty of conversations with Bobax in hopes he would turn shit around. He hasn't. And then it continues.
Well, it sounds like Tipster's doing the Tommy, Nick, Willie, sit man move. Update, proof he joined the lolcow server the same day Keemstar tweet. Yeah. I think that would actually juice lolcow if they got him, huh? I don't think Tipster Tipster might be, Bobax would have no compunction about like faking shit, right? Or doing stuff for a bit. And when I say faking stuff over there, I think all the lolcow fans left me. I don't care if you like fake stuff. Some of it's pretty fucking funny. Nick was showing me some stuff they did at the camping trip with Wings. I feel bad that Wings is not on there, but I'm absolutely sure Wings did absolutely everything he could to make it more difficult for himself. I'm sure Wings, he's in trouble. He's got to give in, tap out, go to anger, and then he's like, "Nah, I ain't doing that shit." Thanks, Sim Man. Sim Man. It's too fucking funny. All right, let's. I don't know how. It's just painful to watch. This is the short version.
We're so lucky. We got the short version.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is the first 10. Is there another video?
I don't think there is.
Oh, God.
I think it's probably
somebody probably told him you gotta, because he took some shit for this. Short. Okay, there's no long version. All right, so this, to give you a little background on this, there was a guy that he took video from that he formerly credited, and then I kind of believe he used a bot and then it erased the original credit. Rather than saying, I'll take care of that. I have this bot that changes the pinned comment for all my videos. I didn't mean to do that. That's it. That's all he had to do. Instead, he completely lied about this guy and said, this guy was total dick to me. And then he wasn't, not at all. So he had a complete meltdown.
Nothing but polite to him. And
yeah, it was nothing but polite to him. Never talk to me again. It was great. It was great.
Dark sent this June the 4th. In 2025. It is currently July 19th. He is still yapping about this. A month and 2 weeks later. It is insane that a person would message me, ask for a clip to be removed. I would remove that clip, leave one sentence, and I'm looking at a 16-part thread on Twitter. I had no idea who Dark Stunter was. This whole thing is completely insane. Despite how crazy I consider his grievance, I took down my work and moved on. If you don't think it's psychotic for a guy to publicly post a 16-part thread of false or misleading information because 3 years later...
Wait a minute. 16? Didn't you do 14 pages? Am I supposed to think that's insane?
He changed his mind about a now deleted 20...
than DarkViper did, so that's definitely insane.
Yeah, I know. This guy's insane for writing about... Notice that everybody's insane for writing about DarkViper, but he can write a novel and ramble for an hour and a half about Willie Mack. And that Willie Mack video just nobody's quoting it. Nobody's even Queeman and them, but they're not even using that shit. God damn. Believe me, they would if he had something.
20 seconds short that he didn't even make, I am sorry, we will never see eye to eye. People were defending this as if this isn't crazy. He has a parasocial relationship with me, as this is going to be very apparent as we continue on this story. So obviously I didn't remove a credit on a short that came out 3 years ago, despite this random dude that I didn't know. But Dark is under the impression that I did this, as insane as that is. Because I got this from someone other than Dark J, the person I credited was the person I got the clip from. It wasn't until a while later that Dark J, Dark Stunter, left a comment saying,
YouTube Java is retarded.
oh, actually, this is my clip. Can you credit me? And I said, oh, no.
Queeman's got a real good insight into this. Like, he's a retard. And he wouldn't be wrong for the first time.
You got it, sport. And so I changed the credit. This obviously constituted permission because his request represented that he was fine with me leaving it up on the channel. Like he's saying here, I did this without permission. Without permission. But he gave me permission after I posted it. If he had a sincere problem with my using this clip, he should have said so.
I don't think he said he had a problem using the clip.
Oh my god, that pause right there makes him look unhinged.
I know. Well, that's pretty funny. Hold on, let me take a picture. That's really good. That's really good. I don't think it's really permit, but I mean, he did use the words permission, which is a little bizarre. And by the way, I actually think Dark Viper's enemy here in this place. I think he is being a little ridiculous, but it's more the way he handled the drama than it is that. All right, it's like, so he took the credit down. Big deal. It's fair use. You know. Yeah. But I like. Hold on a second. Let's see. I'm gonna save it. Yeah, I wanna. Hold on. We're making something here. We gotta make this happen. I'm making this for you. I'm making this for you, Jeannie.
Oh, thank you.
You know how much I love you. Let's see.
Oh, yes.
Let's go to this thing right here.
Oh,
I have some Dark Viper stuff here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get this. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Looking good, huh? Looking good, huh? Yeah. Hold on. All right. That is great.
I don't know. I mean,
I wonder if we can make that like a meme or a soy jack or something like that, right?
Make it like an emote or something in the Discord or on yeah. I don't know, something, because that's just, what the hell is that?
I should make it I should make it what you call it, an emoji or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Twitter.
Oh my god.
There you go. Everybody can have it. Noise.
3 years ago. So he's given me permission afterwards that I had no way of getting because I didn't know he made the clip, and he's retroactively removed permission in order to write a 16-part thread full of bullshit. The idea that this man would have the balls to write in DMs that he didn't want to cause drama. This is one of the most insane DMs I've ever received.
Well, here's the thing. Oh, I hope he reads this insane DM. Right? Here's the thing. He didn't need you. You're the one that went. Well, no, he brought it up. No, well, hold on a second. No, the guy did bring it off first, but it's like it was totally easy to deal. It was after you were a dick to him that he caused drama. You probably didn't want to cause drama. You were a dick to him. It was like, all right, start some drama. Go.
So I wrote a long response where I explained all the misconceptions that he had. And then when I sent it, I stopped and I thought, why am I engaging with this? This is not the sort of person I should be engaging with at all. I wrote one message. The second he had a problem with the clip being there, I removed the clip. Simply to remove the potential headache. There was no justified reason to remove it. And I blocked him because he was parasocial with me, as anyone would. This is why the quality...
You're a complete douchebag to him!
...of my footage that I used in the short is very low. I was using like, a 480p clip and then taking like this middle part from it. There was a small part in that screen.
Like that.
My understanding at the time was that this person, on a whim, had recorded 2 runs of the Polito score setup and was comparing them in a Discord using an unlisted clip for the purposes of showing that the bike gliding isn't worth it. You can see with this understanding that I didn't consider the clip significant at all. They didn't think my changing
I can't take this. I do want to read the fucking comments. This is an example of it takes 10 seconds to tell a lie and 10 hours to debunk it. Yeah. Let's see. It does seem like a parasocial relationship. My very good friend Dark Viper is correct. Get it? It's pretty good. He doesn't even own the clip. Man, it gets crazier and dumber. How could you claim a speedrun strat of your own videos includes that strat? Yeah, see, like they're not getting it either because he's not telling them the truth. Hey, dude, I played a game called Grand Theft Auto 6 years ago. I used a bike to glide across the lake and on the trick. But he is really insulated in there. But he's got a big fucking crowd, though. And when the new thing comes out. Although, what's his name was telling me that the drums kind of hurt him. 6 years ago, Dark Sunner is going to remember that he made a pacifist. Let's be real. Venos blew a bike further on a 360. Like, nobody gives a shit about this. They want to hear about Grand Theft Auto. The DarkViperAU situation is crazy. We got drama between Dark and Dark before GTA 6. That's crazy. Like, none of them care. This reminds me of the comments like the last comment cop by iDubbbz is getting. It was like it wasn't like, yeah, you're right on. It was more like they're just cracking jokes. The guy who doesn't care in money won't mention it 14 times. 14. This scares me from being minimally famous to deal with people like that. He didn't even read it, you dummy. The guy was totally respectful to him. I think his complaint was stupid, by the way. And I mean,
to be fair, I think
his complaint was dumb.
That, and I think when we did look over it towards the end, it was a bit passive aggressive. But overall, it was irritated, but I don't think it was passive aggressive. It was like, hey man, what do you do that for? And I think the whole thing's stupid. Like, so they changed the thing. I mean, it was years ago. What are you fucking complaining about? You really think that's driving traffic to whatever the fuck you're doing? Like, come on, give me a break. He could have done a bunch of things. Like, I'll put it back up. I'll put the thing back up. I'll make sure, but I got this thing. Explain it to him. He could have said, you know what? I was nice enough to put it, and I have this thing that changes everything. Now I'm just going to take it down. That would have been fine, too. That's permissible. I mean, he doesn't owe that guy anything. He doesn't have to keep the clip up. Here's what he chose to do. Stay away from me. You're a parasocial. You're a bad person. And then the guy made drama out of it. Shocking. Hey, DarkViperAU, can I have your permission to use your voice for Twitch alerts? And use your work to make a Dark Viper out of context video? I don't actually have to give me permission because I'm too lazy to do either of those things. So check out Willie Mack. He's got a few Dark Viper videos. Yeah, see, I don't know. But I think once Grand Theft Auto 4 comes out, that's what really, because he's probably, I mean, how old is that game? 12 years? 6, not 4.
5, 6. I don't fucking know.
6.
6. You'll probably need a new computer to run it. It's next year, right? 2026?
I think so.
So that'd be
Unless
a good, Jesus Christ, that would be almost a full 16 years since it came out, right?
I don't know. I never played Grand Theft Auto.
13 years? 14 years since the first two? I'll be dead before Red Dead Redemption 3 comes out. My God. All right, I'll take calls. Do I have any callers in there? Oh, let's go to Simp Man.
That's Simp Man.
Simp Man, I'll take open phones. What do you got? Simp Man?
I don't know what was more sad when I watched that. A guy that didn't know anything about video games or a girl that had to correct a guy about a video game.
Yeah, fuck you. What do you want?
I was just calling in. I was just like, man, good stream, good vibes, all good shit today.
Yeah,
a little bit of spring out. Shout out to the Xylee. I didn't even notice till later on, but she came in.
Did you see that? Like, as soon as like I basically have said that Chud's a backstabber. Both those, like, Justical is a BPD loving fucking backstabbing douchebag. So's Queeman, and the people they bring along are completely bad faith and the first thing he starts that Lumpy Willie starts doing is asking him about his co-stuff beating his wife.
Oh my God! Yeah, no.
Like, they do everything
as much as possible, bro.
They did everything I said they were gonna do.
Yeah, of course. I mean, and then funny. Also, I didn't notice if you noticed, but you also had drama alert in your channel.
No, what did he say?
I
didn't know.
It was
no, I didn't see it.
Welcome back to lolcow universe.
Oh, is that when I was saying nice things about lolcow?
Oh yeah, here it is. Congrats to rejoining the LCU, Tommy.
Fuck off.
You told your fans, right?
I know. I can't do
That's
it.
gotta be. That's got to be DEORIO. That has
Oh,
to be
yeah.
fucking DEORIO.
DEORIO doesn't have access to that anymore, I don't think. Was it a lolcow live that came in, or was it drama alert?
Drama alert.
No, that's Nick. That's Keem.
Oh, that was Keem?
That's Keem. Yeah, he doesn't have, Nick doesn't have access to that. Fucking hell, you kidding me? You're joking. You gotta be joking.
Well,
anything else?
No, that was a great stream. Happy. Good move forward. Sounds good to me, man.
All right, I'll talk to you later. I'll take the next guy. Annoying Russian guy. Go ahead. Annoying Russian guy. He's going to be really annoying by not getting his mic to work. I know why Chud complains. I can't take live phones. No, it never works. Hello? Jeannie, are you there? Is something frozen? Are we off?
Yeah, I'm here. No, you're not frozen.
3, 2, 1, you lose. Any more calls? Otherwise, I'm going to end it. You'd probably say I lowered his volume or some shit like that. Actually, you know what I could do? Hold on a second. Let's try something. This is...
I'll check to see if he says he gets his
No, yeah. Hold on a second. Well, fuck, I fucked it. Wrong one. Yeah, I boomered it. All right. Let's see.
There you go.
All right. Let's see. Can I show volume? Fine. Go. I'm not letting you do dead air. You want to listen to dead? You want dead air? Go to Queeman show or Aiden. He's the new dead air king. Go fuck yourself. Have a nice day. Goodbye. All right. So everybody said I didn't do that. I have no desire to fucking play games like that. And the other thing is, you don't have to listen to them. All right. So it's Extreme Dad. Wow. Hey, Extreme Dad, call in. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Skibidi Toilet. Extreme Dad, call in. I'm on a slow delay, right? I'd love to hear from Extreme Dad. The guy that Vosh fucked over. I actually want to ask him about that. And then he tried to fuck me over.
Yeah.
Holden Caulfield was right. Don't trust. What did Holden Caulfield? Don't trust anybody ever. No, Extreme Dad can't come in. You missed the segment. I'm going to watch it later.
It could be.
I just wanted to ask you some questions, Extreme Dad. I just wanted to see if you're still weird. Extreme Horse Dad. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I wasn't going to be mean to you. I know I was mean to you last time and you deserved it, but I'm not feeling very mean right now.
There he is. He's in.
All right, let's go ahead and see what's up with Extreme Dad. Hey, Extreme Dad. Long time no see. You there, buddy?
Yep.
What's up? Are you still weird?
I think so. I don't know.
What's on? Well, I mean, you have to be happy with. I mean, Vosh isn't like completely irrelevant, but he's nowhere irrelevant as he used to be. You got to be happy about that. And he called you a sex pest, right? And he basically went down for being a sex pest. There's got to be a certain amount of satisfaction in that, right?
No, there definitely is. There definitely is. I did a few victory laps when that happened, certainly.
What did you do? Like, honestly, when you heard that?
Well, I mean, Willie Mac Show put me in a video, which was really cool.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it's hard to say that it wasn't one of the better days of my life, as sad as that might sound. I mean,
how is your
just
life? How is your life these days?
Oh, I mean, it's not horrible.
Yeah. Are you working?
Yeah, I have a little job as a photographer, but I mean, I'm going to school too. I'm doing like an AI coding boot camp thing.
Hey, you could tell me to shut up, and I will. Are you getting to see a kid, or? It's all right. Great, good news. I wanted to hear something positive. It's a work in progress. Oh, great.
Progress. Yeah.
Have you got to talk to her on the phone and stuff?
Yeah, it's baby steps, you know.
Great. All right. That's good. That's super great. Super great. But I've been through the divorce thing. It sucks. I had to.
Yeah,
I had to ruin my whole career to stay here so I could see my daughter again. And she grew. And now she's a teenager. She wanted nothing to do with me. You know.
What's the weather like there this time of year?
What's that? The weather? Hotter than usual. Usually doesn't get that hot, but I'm in the hottest part of Germany. They call it the Florida of Germany. So there you go.
The Florida of Germany.
Do
you guys have alligators?
What's that? In Germany? No. Okay, it was a joke. Haha, I get it. No, it's why? Is that where you're from?
No. Thank God, no.
No. At least you're not drowning on your side. Well,
yeah.
Well, I think it's worse up in Denmark. You know, and what have you. So, anything else to tell me? I just want to see how you're doing. I know I was pissed off you last time, but I forgot why. So I figured it's good a time to start over.
Yeah, it is. But no, I'll let you get two other callers. I appreciate you having me on, and good luck.
All right. All the best. This is the most normal part. Maybe you're getting normal.
I'm working on it, little by little.
You going to a doctor, get medicine or anything, or?
Oh no, I don't. I'm not like mentally ill as much as people think I am.
I think you are. I'm gonna be honest with you. You either mentally ill or you have some kind of like problem. I don't know. I have dyslexia, so I mean, I got it. It sucks. But you sound. You actually, I'm kind of upset that you're normal now because I like when you said completely insane shit. It was at least funny to me. You're not funny at all anymore.
I missed the segment. Maybe if I had some controversial opinions about it, maybe I would have had a more spirited call in.
All right. Well, I'm not saying do that. Be normal.
I'll do my best.
All right. Well, I hope things works out with the baby steps and stuff. I mean that. I know how that sucks. I literally ruined my whole life to stay here. I know. So. Okay. See you later. Take care. Kosher Kathy, you're on the air. Hello? Kosher Kathy? I'm not doing this all night.
Unmute your mic.
Unmute your mic, Kosher Kathy. She's not muted.
There we go.
Kosher, what's up, Kosher Kathy? How can I help you, man?
How are you doing, sir?
What?
How are you doing, sir?
I don't know what you said. You're not speaking English.
I said, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, brother. What's up with you? What's on your mind?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. So, you asked for people to come to talk. Is it okay if I talk about people that you may not like?
Talk about whatever you fucking like. Open phones. Get to the goddamn point, though.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I
think your accent's fake, but go ahead. It's funny.
Not fake.
What do you want?
Okay, can you? When will you debate Queeman? Eh?
Never. Did you watch the first whole thing?
Yeah.
For the same reason Nick won't, for the same reason Willie won't, for the same reason for all of it. I mean, all you gotta do is listen to any one of my streams.
No, but they are running away. You are better than that. No, William Maxwell doesn't have
well. Here's the thing: by running away, they all stay on their little island and they stay Chub orbiters forever.
Oh, but okay, listen. Did you watch Willie Mark video about Destiny?
Yes.
He said at the end of the video, he said, Destiny might have sex crimes, Destiny might have leaked nudes, but at least he would debate people. At least he would join debates and talk to other.
I don't think Destiny would debate Queeman. He's completely bad faith.
No, I'm saying Willie Mark said that Destiny at least would debate people.
You sound like Kick My Dog. You kick my dog. It's
Destiny, but why he wouldn't debate people himself?
Did you ever hear Karpal kick my dog?
What Kapal? No, I don't know.
Yeah, well, check this out. Can you watch my stream? This is the greatest.
Okay, but
hold on a second. No, I'll let you talk. Don't worry.
I have another question.
All right, hold on a second.
You have been living in Germany for years, but you can't speak any German.
Ich spreche Deutsch, bisschen, but ich spreche Deutsch.
Ich bin Deutsch.
Ja, ich spreche Deutsch. Ich habe deutsche Lehrerin. Sie kommt an Wochenende.
Ist mein Freundin?
Here, come on, let's listen to Kerpal. Listen to
Du
Kerpal.
auch Spielerin, auch?
Yeah, let's listen to Kerpal.
Okay, but okay, wait.
Hold on. I think you're this guy.
Hello?
Hello, is Aptar there?
Who?
Aptar.
Can I ask who's speaking, please?
This is Kerpal.
Who?
Kerpal.
Watch my stream. This is Kerpal.
Hello? Hello? Hi. I was just calling because I live down the street from you and your daughter come to my house today and she...
You not watching this? This is great.
I'm watching.
Are you watching this?
Are
This,
you doing racist, Emily?
this is a great. This is one of the funniest prank calls of all time.
Kick my dog. Your daughter come to my house today and she come on my property and then she kick my dog and now my dog needs operation. She kicked your? She kicked my dog. She kicked your dog? Yes. Which daughter? The one who just answered the phone.
Don't you think that guy sounds like you a little bit?
The stream is the voice is a little bit cutting, but I
Okay,
think it's
I'll
my
turn it down. I'll
internet.
turn it down for
No,
you.
I
Hold
think it's my internet. I'm gonna go outside, okay?
on. Okay, go outside.
Better internet outside.
I wonder if I get claimed for this. Probably.
Just 1 second.
Okay.
I'm going outside.
Go outside. You kicked my dog. This is the oldest fucking meme ever. Yeah, 16 years ago? No, that's 16 years. It's more than 20. I heard this in 98, 99. I love this guy. Mm.
Sorry. People are just in the way.
You don't ever ask me to fuck. All right. It sounds like your house is blowing up over there. Jesus. Wow. You kicked my dog. All right, I want to listen to Kerpal. Screw this, man. This is awesome. Watch Kerpal.
No. What? No. Yes, she did. I saw her, and then I saw her at your house. And why did she do it? I don't know. She didn't say. She did? She's lying. She's lying to you, fucking guy.
You fucking guy.
Where from you speaking? I am speaking from my house. Where do you live? Down the street from you. Huh? You know where I live. My dog. She kicked it, and now I'm going to fuck her. You live, I don't know. Don't lie, you fucking guy.
JFA is reminding me why I was pissed off at Extreme Dad, so I got mad at him, so he gets entertained. What a rat, huh? What a rat fuck.
Don't talk like that. Fuck you. You know damn right what you do.
You know damn right.
Who kicked your dog? Your daughter kicked my dog. Which daughter? You know damn right.
You know damn right.
Bastard.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Why you kick my dog?
Hello? Can I ask who's speaking, please?
You know damn right. It's Kerpal. It's Kerpal.
Who's Gopal? We don't know Gopal.
Yeah, sure do. You kicked my dog today.
Dog?
Dog.
We don't even... No one's even been out...
You don't act stupid. You tell your dad that I am going to sue him. He's going to go to jail.
Okay, where the hell do you live?
I live on your street.
On my street?
You know. You
Did you say that one of us have kicked your dog?
Yes.
Where about do you live?
You know damn right.
No, we do not know damn right. We don't even know you.
Yes, you do.
Why? Where the hell do you live?
You don't ask dumb question.
You live on Manitou?
No, you just shut up. You try to confuse. I'm going to call the police. And then you're going to go to jail.
You damn right call the police because we don't know what the hell...
You do not tell me damn right.
Yeah,
you do not swear at me.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm going to kill you.
You're going to kill me?
This is where it went south. Probably why it never was monetized.
Tell me damn right.
Yeah,
you do not swear at me.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm going to kill you.
Are you going to kill us?
No, I'm not. I'm just kidding. You tell your dad that I'm going to get my lawyer and he's going to arrest you.
I don't know who the hell he is.
Hanji?
Okay, you just go ahead, okay? Because we don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't ever tell me the fuck. You say bad words.
Talk to us, let's wait, when you have no proof.
Fuck you. You do not tell me fuck you. Okay, you? You
Please
know.
just get lost, okay?
Fuck you.
Shut up.
You're going to jail.
Who the hell you are, and you're phoning us with all these obscene...
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
I don't
shut up. You shut up.
There must have been no caller ID in England back then.
Don't tell me to shut up, I do not...
Shut up, you stink.
You stink too.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
I do not stink.
I think you do.
Fuck you. Just because I'm Becky does not mean I stink.
I love the part when he says, "I kill you." Oh, just kidding. That's one of the greatest calls. Yeah, if you notice, she had an English accent. And, India used to be a part of the United Kingdom. Until all those peaceniks kicked all those Brits to the curb. Gandhi got rid of them without firing a shot. Yeah. That's also not a word that's used that much in England. Or in the States. And it's not a bad word in the States. It's a bad word in England. The P word. Yeah, it's not. Well, here's the thing. Like, I grew up. There's a little India in Woodbridge, where I grew up. It's called Avenel, or as we like to say, have a smell. But there is a little India, and there's Pakistanis and Indians living there, and they would refer to themselves that way. Like when I was driving a cab, like, "Where are you from?" I was, "Oh, Paki, bro. All right, what's up?" You know, I remember one time I even cracked a joke. There was an Indian guy and a Pakistani guy, and the guy goes, "Hey, where are you guys from?" He goes, "We don't know each other. We're just sharing a cab." He goes, "I'm from Pakistan. I'm from India." I was like, "Oh, no fighting back there," and they started laughing. You know.
You've already pulled the guys in.
Oh, fuck him. They had him. I'm not doing it anymore. I'm done. I'm not doing the after show. You can go fuck off. Fucking sit there and go. Just tell everybody I ran and see how much I give a fuck. And you know what? No one else is going to give a fuck anymore either. At least the Indian guy was funny, huh? You know damn right. But he did. It's like, you sound like her pal. It is. It's probably the English guy doing an Indian accent. One of Chud's crowd. Well, why won't you debate Queeman? I don't know. I just did a whole stream on it. No one's going to debate Queeman ever. I think there's a much better chance of a debate between Jay Stock and Queeman than anybody in the old commentary community, the old farts. I think that's pretty much the future. Nick doesn't need Chud. He doesn't need that community. He doesn't really need anything. And look, it's like this. His popularity will pass, like everybody's does. But I think by the time it's over, he's going to look back and say, "Yeah, there was no reason to debate those idiots. They were a bunch of morons. They weren't much different than Crows of Redemption or any other anti-community or Salvo or any of those." Salvo's been hanging around there, I found out. You know damn right. Nesquick, Oprak, Maxon, B, Blue Jacket, Cody Grill, Final Flash, G-Man, Ghost Gaming, Little Manly, Not Your Typical Mom, Panic Pun, Riley, Newbie, Taylor D, Tommy C's Cat, Yeenie, Picklington, and Will Dillon. And I want to thank everybody. And if you do, you give $10, then we go. We get $10. We're good. Anything else? Good show, huh?
Yeah.
2 hours. I haven't done 2 hours in a while.
Very, very nice. Very interesting.
Yeah, I wish the videos would do better, but whatever. Whatever. Good times. I think it should be working by the end of the month, by the way. Back to work. Then I really don't have to give a fuck. That's what I think happened. I think Nick said something. They were probably goofing on me. And he said, "Oh, I'm good." That's what I think happened. But it was probably something not meant for my ears. I mean, I talk about you behind your back all the time.
Yeah.
And they took it the wrong way because they can't read the room. All those political minds couldn't see that Trump was going to walk right into the White House because they don't understand anyone or anything. Like I said, they wouldn't know the writing on the wall if their name was spelled on it. And there we go. GG. Show was banging. Thank you, Neon. Are you going to drive a forklift? I think I'm going back on post. That's what it looks like. I joined the VFW. You know, one of the guys paid for a lifetime membership because I was just going to pay for the year because like $100. And they were like, how would you think about a lifetime membership? I was like, I don't think I want to drop $300 now, but if things go well, maybe I'll just, put the money away this time next year. And I'll do that. I said, what do you think if I paid for your membership for the lifetime? I'm like, that's a lot of money. And for the same, I don't want to owe you money. He's like, no, I'll pay for it. I'm like, no. And then he says, look, I'm going to be honest with you. This, we got killed during COVID. We don't have anybody anymore. And I used to be a part of this VFW like 11 years ago. I haven't been there in 11 years. And then he's like, I'll buy it. I'm going to help you get work. I'm going to get you on track. And you're good. I even told him, I actually didn't tell him I sell t-shirts. I told him like the whole story. And he's like, oh, that's great. Well, maybe you could do a podcast for us. And I was like, no, you don't want me. So yeah, I think by the end of the month, it'll be good. And then I don't think it sucks. I mean, depending what like hours I get, I could have to go up against Nick and stuff, or I could go right after him. Because I'm never gonna get anything if I go up against Nick. Honestly, that's probably what hurt me more than anything. Was Nick's success. Nothing he did wrong. It's just that's the way that's the way it was. And I'm too old to do the new hip way. I still like doing the podcast, and I'm super glad that most of the things I'm saying are coming right to fruition. In other words, mission accomplished. Have a good one.
We did it.
Yeah, I set out to do everything I did. Now it's going to be difficult, if not impossible, to stab Nick in the back. You're welcome.